What are Brownfields and what do you need to know for the real estate exam? I'm going to discuss that in today's video. Hey everyone, if we've never met before, my name is Vojchehoske and welcome to the Real Estate Classroom YouTube channel where my mission is simple and that's to help you pass your real estate exam the first time. So the last couple of weeks, I've received numerous reach outs from students saying they took their real estate licensing exam and they had this thing on there called Brownfields. That kept showing up in their potential answers to questions. And they were asking, what's a Brownfield? So it's really a tiny part of the Principles and Practices book that you probably studied from, but we're going to talk about it. So a Brownfield is nothing more. It's real simple. It's just an abandoned commercial and industrial site within a community. And a lot of times when we think about Brownfields, we think of huge industrial pieces of property where there was a factory that was there, a battery factory, a Clorox factory. It's been abandoned. The business is long gone out of business and the buildings are decaying. The buildings have lead, they have asbestos, they have formaldehyde. There was toxic waste on there, underground tanks, etc. And that's what we typically think of as a Brownfield. But it can actually be the abandoned gas station in your community or the abandoned garage in your community, and it's vacant. And the problem with it is there is potential environmental contaminants there. So nobody wants it because it used to be that if you bought the property, you were then responsible for any of the environmental hazards that were associated with that property, including your requirement to clean it up, and you could be fined, etc. So obviously that's why no one would reinvest in these properties. So Congress passed a law, and you have to know this law. It's the Small Business Liability Relief and Brownfield Revitalization Act. Now, we commonly refer to this as the Brownfields Law. It was passed in 2002, and it did a couple of key things to enhance that revitalization of those brownfields. Number one is it provides funds for cleanup. So developers and owners can go in and buy that local garage, or they can buy that huge industrial site and get federal funds to help clean it up. Number two is, and more importantly, I think, is it shields the property owners or developers from that liability from toxic waste that existed at the site prior to the developer or the owner purchasing that. And again, though, that money, that funding is available to clean up and develop those sites. If we can go into those sites and clean them up and put brand new buildings and clean up the environmental waste that's on there, not only is it healthy for the community, but it's also economically healthy. And that is the point of the Brownfields law. So that's what a brownfield is, and that's what the law and why you need to know it for your real estate exam. Today's video is sponsored by a course I developed where I put together hundreds of practice exam questions that will help you pass your real estate exam. I've been doing this 25 plus years, and using practice exam questions in the correct way is one of the most valuable methods of studying for your exam. I'm going to leave a link down below if you're interested. Thanks everybody. I'll see you in the next video.